Day number 2 is number follow-ups. Follow-ups from.
Hello, this is Sylvia.
Hey Sylvia, how you doing? This is Jay.
Hi, Jay. I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good myself. Did I catch you at a bad time or were you busy?
I'm at a store, but I can definitely talk.
Okay, okay. If it's okay with you, yeah, just needed a
Yeah.
few minutes, Sylvia. Just wanted to touch bases with you and kind of discuss
Okay.
what I'm thinking over on border.
Okay.
Okay. I've been going through the numbers and trying to get everything together. I kind of made it back to the office, so just wanted to
Okay.
run down to you what I was thinking. Um,
Okay.
and kind of like I was telling you yesterday, how we evaluate property, Sylvia. You know, we take what they can sell for, we take the repairs, and we come up with what we can offer for them. Um,
Right.
so when I do that, and the size of the house and everything, you know, the type of repairs I'm thinking. And what I believe the house will sell for, and like we really don't know. You know, it's just kind of figure that we kind of put together and base some of the activity. Um,
Mhm.
so what I'm thinking, Sylvia, is I can pay 62.5
Mhm.
for the properties. I'll cover the closing costs. I will cover the surveys, and I'll cover the closing expenses to get that done. Um,
Okay.
and I know you were saying time wise, so that works definitely for us. It gives enough time to kind of coordinate everything. So just wanted to touch bases with you, let you know what I was thinking, what we can
Uh huh.
pay, and we can definitely get it done in that time frame.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I will definitely need to think about this.
Okay.
And I will definitely get back to you,
Okay.
Jay. So thank you for getting back to me so quickly, and I will get back to you. Okay.
Okay. What I do have
Okay.
your email here.
Mhm.
I can send you over some in writing, kind of just breaking down. You know, we use a title company here in North Richland Hills. They can also
Uh
do
huh.
mobile closings and things like that, Sylvia. Um,
Okay.
you know, so we can definitely coordinate things around, you know, your flexibility.
Okay.
And I can just put it in writing, you know, and just to give you something if you want to look at it. Uh, you know, we are trying to.
If you have time, that would be helpful.
Okay. Okay, and just wanna you know reiterate, you know we got a couple offers going out today on a couple other houses when we was down there looking at it. So you can just let me know,
Okay.
Sylvia, your thoughts, you know, as soon as you can, and just let us know, and we go from
Okay.
there.
Sounds good. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right,
Okay.
enjoy your day. Be
Okay.
safe out
Thank
there.
you, Jay.
All right,
Okay. I will. You too.
all
Bye
right,
bye.
bye. Now, couple different things I could have done. I could have definitely pursued the conversation. I know, like she mentioned, she's out in the store. So how much in depth of the conversation she's willing to go? Just a different, you know, feel of the conversation. I definitely could have pursued it, could have pushed it a little bit more. But just knowing the initial opening, you know, telling me about what's going on, where she's at, and so on and so forth. So, little people might, you know, it's plenty of objections I could have nailed down to get a definite what you thinking, this and that. But she attempted to get me off the phone a couple different times, at least twice, and I kind of uh, pulled it out, you know, pursued it just a little bit longer, tried to just engage a little bit further. So um, we'll see. Hey, and like I say, today's day 2. Doing some follow up from the calls that we put out, the list that we're using from Freedom Soft. And like I say, all deals in this 100-day, 100K challenge uh, will be disclosed dates of contract, and so on and so forth. So we're only doing new contracts. Nothing that's set to close. We do have a few other properties that I'll be closing hopefully soon. A couple lots, some vacant lots. We just closed on the property Friday, a 3-package. Just closed on the 3-package, man. And this is one thing, I know this video is strictly about the challenge that I'm doing, the 100K to 100, 100 days, 100K challenge. But people do not emphasize the man, what the follow up is about. Just closed the deal last Friday, a 3-property purchase, and the guy was actually trying to sell me more properties than that. It's just the numbers began to not make sense the more and more we kept adding properties to the mix. So I just wanted to go ahead. I had them, committed to a price for 3 of them that made sense. So go ahead and got that closed. Let them know that, definitely serious, real buyer. So we did that. But I initially talked to this guy, or the conversation started way back in, I have to go pull it up. We called this guy probably back in August, September. And just during, and I mean, it was a period of no other communication. Initial communication was August, and put them just in our regular Rolodex. Follow up, call, no pickups, no answers, and then boom, the end of January, this guy finally picks up. And it was actually over a different property. Like I said, he owned multiple properties and things like that. So the phone call was a call about a new property, but it just so happened it was a guy that we spoke to about a different property months prior. So long story short, contacted him, followed up, boom, open line of communication back up end of January. And boom, a couple days later, we was contracted for 3 properties. Just closed on them Friday, the 13th. Just closed on them 3 properties, purchased here in Fort Worth, Texas. And it all came from follow-up, man. Just a committed effort to follow the process. So I'm pretty sure I got videos way back just letting you know. Key is in follow-up, consistency, the boring tasks that, you just get tired of doing, man. But one thing about this business, that's definitely what it takes. 5 to 7 touches. I put it up on my board just so my people would know, look, man, I've been doing this for so long, but if you are not 5 to 7 touches, 5 to 7 touches to a deal, new leads only, 5 to 7 touches, man. So what I make it a habit of doing myself is I'm doing text messages. We're doing the initial cold call, text message, follow up, text message, follow up call, follow up text message. Might even throw I even go so far sometimes to even, maybe try to reach out to, some people on Facebook, the social sites and stuff like that. I mean, it's just whatever is a touch that I can get to you, you know. And I have other schemes and ways of that I believe that definitely works. Depending on what we're targeting. Just a little campaign I did with one of my students. We was actually door knocking and stuff like that a couple years ago, and we was targeting pre-foreclosures. So I don't know what's going on. But boom, we're gonna put out bandit signs in the neighborhoods of the houses we're targeting. We're gonna send them phone calls. We're gonna door knock. We're gonna target them through social media. Like it's um, no particular um, method that is off. Is not available, man. We're gonna do whatever it takes. So day 2, just doing some follow up calls. I don't know how long I'm gonna record, just to, just wanted to let y'all know, boom, we still going, we still rolling. Once we get one locked down, I'll definitely let you know. Follow up, contract, whatever it may be, but we're going for 100K in 100 days. And kind of, I'm a, this is kind of my board I kind of put together here, kind of breaking down what I believe from some of the from some of the KPIs, or whatever you want to say, some of the data that's come from some of these campaigns we've been running. So, I've always been a strong believer of 20 deals, 20 solid leads equal a contract. That's just, overall industry standards. My own standards I've seen to be pretty accurate. So 20 solid leads per each should equal a contract. Um, Maybe 50 to 100 dead leads will equal a contract. Maybe not the best, but even, like I say, this challenge is geared strictly around wholesaling. So that's what we're going to do. So out of 50 to 100 dead leads, meaning leads that, just gave you some old bogus price, you never even thought, the numbers just so far off. Out of 100 of those, maybe we can squeeze one deal out of them, that could possibly be, at least a minimum of 3K profit, So in our thing, 200 phone calls should get us at least maybe one solid lead. Now that's so I'm just kind of going through it, man, without breaking down the numbers, without understanding what it is that you're doing or what you're trying to accomplish. You're just shooting for the fences without no real chance of succeeding. So, when I started this, I was like, hey, I got to know some numbers. Like, I got to have something to shoot for, something to communicate with my cold callers, and something to even communicate with the people that I might be utilizing to actually make this challenge go work. I'm pulling out all stops. I mean, I'm getting started a little slow, slower than what I wanted. Just with all the things that's going on, making it to the office a little later than normal, taking on other things that's going on. Rehabs and stuff like that. Keeping me out longer, but I look to utilize other resources in order to complete this challenge. Like, I'm gonna give it, pretty much a full-fledged effort to make this happen, just to let you know that it's possible, man. You control, I create my own destiny. Beast mode all day, become unreasonable. Become unreasonable and get it done. So, yes. We'll see, man. Day two, officially, officially day two, man. I mean, we started yesterday on the 16th, and so we're just rolling it out, man, trying to make it happen, and we'll see how this thing goes. Just doing some calls here, and I got to get back to it, man. I got to get these contracts locked down. It's your boy, I'm a Jai Vernon, Jai K, Mr. Money Man, aka I do real estate, aka I'm an entrepreneur. In the midst of all this, man, I'm still trying to put together new businesses. I'm still trying to create new companies. I'm a bunch of more other stuff, man, going on. I mean, real estate and being just an entrepreneur, man, is never a day off. But I'm up for it, and it's just time to make it happen, man. See y'all tomorrow on the next video.